Today, we have such a fun show because you get two for the price of one today. We've got our good friends Kauilani Goodwyn and Jada Jenkins. They're going to be sharing some amazing hair for you. Kauilani is a certified color educator for over 10 years, Texpert Collective and Global Artistry Council co-founder. She's a Mizani artist and a Villa ambassador. And she's a professional hairdresser with a real passion for sharing hair knowledge, creating a space for textured hair in the beauty community. And then we have Jada Jenkins. Jada has been in the industry for over 15 years. She's a Mizani artist, owner of Salon Amor de Rose, isn't that a beautiful name, in the DC area. And she's a celebrity stylist who's worked with lots of incredible celebrities. She's been showcased on Elle magazine, styled hair for New York Fashion Week, BET Awards, and she's just an incredibly passionate teacher. So please, we're going to first welcome Jada Jenkins. So please, in the chat, let's welcome Jada. Hey, Jada!
Hey! Happy Monday, Andrew. How are you?
I'm doing so good. I'm actually hanging out at the beach this week, so I'm good.
Good. It's so good to see you. So I'm really excited for today. I get to battle it out with my homegirl, Kauilani, which I'll bring her up in a second. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to do the battle of tools, okay? So we wanted to show the difference that our Villa Marcel Iron 2-in-1 could give you versus our sleeker. And the cool thing about our new sleeker, Villa has a new sleeker, which is a limited edition. It's red. It's so amazing, so pretty. I absolutely love it. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to, first of all, let's get into this color. This color is fun. We kind of split her down the middle to make her a little fun. You know, it was Halloween yesterday, so she wanted to scare some people, things of that nature. And so what I did was I just did a traditional kind of beach wave, lazy kind of curl, whatever you want to call it. That's what I did on her. And so I wanted to show you that is one technique that you can do with this 2-in-1. I am going to be working with the 2-in-1. And so basically what I did was I took sections. I took big sections, small sections, because I just love textured hair, okay? And so then what I did was I kind of went in, especially on the top. What I wanted to do, anytime I'm doing something in the crown area, I want volume. I want it to be fun hair. I want it to be standing out. So I always start at my base. Make sure you guys can see this good. I always start at my base, right? And I take this big old bear. This is a 1.5 inch. And I go in and make sure you can see good. I go in and I hit that root really good, high. Take it straight up in the air and I hit that root. And what that's going to do is going to tell that hair, hey, hair, I want you to stand up. I want you to give me some volume. So then I'm going to go in after I do that and I'm going to bring my hair and I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to go to the right and I am going to curl this kind of off base, okay? When I say off base, meaning it's not on top of, it's off base of the hair, the scalp. Then I'm going to let it go. And as you can see, I didn't curl the ends. And that's going to give you that beachy, lazy kind of look. Fun, effortless hair, okay? So that's what that's going to give you. And then I'm going to go through that, and I'm going to do that the whole entire head. I'm going to go, sometimes I'm going to go to the right. Sometimes I'm going to go to the left. It just depends on what I want to do and how much fun I want to have with this hair, okay? And that is what I am doing with her hair. Going in, boom. And sometimes I even push that in and say, hey, I want you straighter. All right. And as I'm doing that, as you can see, it's fun hair. And then I am going to tousle. A lot of times when I'm doing my fun beachy look, I tousle it with my fingers because I want it to be lived in. And as you can see, when I did that root, you see that first one, how I put the root is giving me volume. And so that's what I wanted. I wanted nice volume. And then what I do is I take, am I going the wrong way? There we go, Jada. Take my comb if I want more volume, my nice tail comb. I love this comb. And the reason why I love this comb is because it has that hook in it when I'm parting. But I also love the teeth in it, the fine teeth in it. And so I'm going to go in and, oh, I dropped it. That's why you always have one on that. Always have one ready for you. All right. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to tease that root to give me even more volume, and I can kind of tease it. I use my Mizani products to kind of prep this hair. I used my, Mizani has a new press agent, which is really good for thermal styling, helps with humidity and things of that nature. And we go from there. And you see that volume that created, where some of the areas I don't have that volume. So if you want the volume, you can have it. If you don't, it's up to you as a stylist, as a consumer, as whoever, if you're styling your hair. All right. So I got my girl, Kauilani. Kauilani, where are you, my girl? Where are you? Where are you?
Hi, Jada. Here I am, girl. I'm ready to show them this flat iron technique to create those beachy waves. So Jada just talked about the amazing new red, ruby red, only while supplies last, so get yours. Ruby red sleeker iron, fabulous for the holidays. So we're going to show you how to use this to create beachy waves with your flat iron. So first, let's bring in Tanya. So I already started on Tanya. Tanya has like texture type. If you need to find out what a texture key is, go to Mizani.com or go to L'Oreal Access and find out about all of your texture types. So Tanya started out with a texture type 5, okay? And what we did was we blew her out straight using our 9-row Sambia brush. So we blew her out straight, started her with the Mizani new Press Agent shampoo and conditioner, which is sulfate free, and then used the Raincoat serum and the Raincoat styling cream in combination with each other because she's a little bit porous. And we put that through her hair and then blew her out straight with that 9-row iron. So now we have some anti-humidity going on. We've already started on this side, and we're going to bring in, use our Sambia dry sectioning clips. And I'm going to take about 1-inch subsections. So just going to bring it up here, get that out of the way. All right, and we're going to start from the front. So the technique with your, also using that lovely tail comb we have from Sambia, I'm going to start at the back and work my way up. As Jada said, when you're creating, when you want to create more body, you want to alternate, turn which way you turn your iron. With your flat iron, when you're trying to create more body, you're going to start your bend closer to the scalp. So I'm just going to come back and I'm going to start my bend right up at the scalp. Now, as you're coming down to get that straight finish, so Jada said that she didn't curl all the way down. Well, when you're dealing with textured hair, sometimes you got to bring it down, but make sure that the hair is angled down as you're coming down so that you get this finish on the ends, right? So that kind of done but not done finish. I'm going to do the same thing with this section. So for my bottom row, I'm going to curl in the same direction. Then when I'm coming in above, so if I start a little bit lower with my bend, because it's her face frame, you can start a little bit lower, but I'm going to make sure that hair is angled down. So you see it? So as I'm coming through, all of that hair is still getting the heat, but I'm getting those ends nice and smooth. Now your sleeker flat iron has 3 settings, right? You have your low setting, your color treated setting, and your high setting. Your low setting is about 375. And then your color treated section is 392 and your high is 410. So just keep that in mind when you're using your flat iron based on not just the texture type, but the consistency. So if the hair has a natural reflection, you want to make sure that you're not putting too high of a heat on it because your hair is like fabric. So you're not going to put the same heat that you would put on cotton on silk, right? So we're just going to go back and forth. So now we're going to alternate and come above. I'm just going to slide that down. And then start at the front again. So all of my front sections, I'm going to have coming away from the face. And you can do it whichever way is more comfortable for you. So at the front, when I'm on this side of my guest's face, I want to have I'm angling my flat iron down. But when I want to create more volume, so just like Jada was saying about creating volume, you want to create lift and volume with your flat iron. If you want to do that, what you can do, and then at this top section, when you're at the part, take it at a diagonal. If you take it at a diagonal, it will create less of a part line when the finish is done. So when you're creating lift with your flat iron, you're gonna come in. I like to over direct. Come in with my flat iron closer to the part line and then bring it back. And then I'm just gonna turn it and then come down and make sure all of that hair is getting through. And then our last section, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna over direct. Come in with my flat iron to get some lift. Then bring it through. And come on down. And you see that my hair is more at an angle pointing down. So as I go through my flat iron, I get that effect. So now I'm done with that. So she said, usually what you want to do is you want to let the hair cool, because if you immediately run your hands through the hair or run a comb or anything through the hair, those hydrogen bonds that you just heated up in order to create that curl in the hair, they're going to, they're not going to hold as well. But when you set it, then you're able to do what Jada did with her first model, right? You're able to bring it through. Hey, Jada, what's going on? You're
Hi,
able to bring your
Kauilani.
fingers through.
You are definitely dropping gems right now. Now, can you repeat what temperature you use on with the flat iron on there?
So for Tanya, I used the color treated, which was 392. The reason
That's what I love about the sleeker is the sleeker has color treated. So especially for this color right here, I can use my color treated hair, but also too with my 2-in-1, it has different levels. It has red, green, and yellow, right?
Yes.
So it has the different temperatures that way as well. So if I need to go to a lower setting, I can. If I need to go to a higher setting, I can. And then if I just need to turn it off and say, stop it, you got to go, then I can do that too. What I loved about how you said is that highly textured hair versus not highly textured hair. Sometimes with a lower texture, you can get away with how I just kind of curled her and then I didn't do anything to the ends. But the higher the texture, you might have to still go in and straighten that end so that you can ensure that it's giving you that beachy, fun look that you have. And what also I love about it is how you said you use diagonal parting. Diagonal parting is very, very important because it's going to give you that fullness. It's not going to allow you to have big holes in your hair and things of that nature. And longevity was important. I'm just pulling out the important stuff you said. I think everybody needs to know about.
I love it. I love the recap.
The longevity of holding your curls in. Prime example, me, right? Let me show you. So today, I decided to go in and give me some beachy look because I was like, oh, we're doing a wavy look. Let me give myself a wavy look. But I didn't allow my curls to set. So, of course, they were tighter than this. I'm in here working. I'm sweating. So things are falling. And they are falling pretty nice. I'm not mad at it because it's still textured hair. But at the end of the day, I had tighter curls than that. And I feel like if I would have held my curls, locked them in, it would have definitely given me some amazing hold. So I actually love that.
But like you were saying, I love the fact that once you have it set, that you can just like kind of run your fingers through it and give it that nice PC, like lived in look. It looks fabulous. And speaking of sets, let's talk about Vanessa. And then I know you have your next girl over there.
Oh yeah, she is ready. She is set and ready.
Yes, she is. Look at those earrings. I love it.
Oh, check out the nose ring. She has her nose ring too. I'm sorry.
Yes. So if any of you don't know us, we both work, we are Mizani artists, as Andrew said. So we do, and we have worked together. We love talking about hair and showing you some new techniques. So we're gonna get into the next one and talk about sets. So to create like some really nice waves in the hair, you can create the set with your Marcel or with a wand and with your flat iron. So Jada's gonna show you a couple of techniques. I'm just gonna finish this up and show you really quickly how I did this. So for Vanessa, what we did was I wanted kind of a Marcel finish. She has a bob. I wanted a Marcel finish. So what I did was I did barrel curls with the flat iron and set them with clips, okay? I did all of them back in this top section and then went in the opposite direction as I went around the head, okay? So I went back here, I rolled forward here, back around the whole part of the head. So I went back and forth to help me be able to create those nice waves going back and forth. So I'm just gonna show you how I did that set. So I'm gonna come right over top. Again, I'm taking 1-inch sections. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm seeing if you have any questions while we're working here. So this section back right here at the bottom, I curled back and towards the face. So now this one, I'm gonna curl back away from the face. So again, I'm using my Zambia tail comb. I'm gonna come in, and direction is always super important. So she already started out with straight hair, but when I'm wrapping my iron around, I wanna make sure that she gets heated all the way through. And then as I am pulling the hair through the head, through the sleeker iron, I want to make sure that it's coming straight out. So remember, for the first one, we had it coming down, but I want to make sure that it's coming straight out from the iron. This is going to help me do almost like a pin curl, but we're going to call it a skip wave because it's sitting up from the hair. So you're going to wrap it around your fingers, put the last little bit in between your fingers so you don't get a fishtail, and then I'm just going to pull it through the middle. And then I'm going to take my clip. So you can use your sectioning clips for these as well. What works well also is just like make sure you have like a flat clip, right? So you're not leaving a crease in the hair. And then I'm going to do this last section. So I still have because she's color treated, I still have it on my color treated section, on my color treated setting. So I'm coming back. And then coming out, I'm making sure that heat is getting all the way through. So Vanessa was also prepped with the Mizani press agent line. And then we're gonna just wrap it around. So let me turn this so you can see what I'm doing. So I got that curl in the hair, it's still hot. So those hydrogen bonds are still forming, I can still manipulate them. I'm gonna come around and stick that in between my fingers and pull it through the center. Okay? Then we're gonna take our clip and then I'm gonna sit it on base, right? So it's almost creating like a skip wave or skip curl, like a pin curl, but sitting up. Then what we're gonna do is take down the rest of these pins, because I've already started. And we're gonna go through and brush this down. So remember, when you have a set, so this was set and it's still in its shape. So all I'm gonna do right now, as I prepped her, so I prepped her with a wrap drying. So I'm just gonna run my brush through those curls that I just created. And as you can see, you have multiple directions going on here, and that's what you want. Because then you can go in and start shaping that wave. So we know how waves go. So coming back from the face, I want to bring the hair forward. Make sure you can see that. I want to bring the hair forward, and then I'm coming back, just like you're doing a finger wave. I'm going to use my flat clip right here where that bottom of that wave has started. And then if you want to make it more defined through that top part, you can put a clip right here. And then you're just going to continue down. Using your hands and your fingers. And what's really great is if you have a spray bottle on hand, you can always kind of do like a little spray or spritz as you go. And then put the put the bottle right in that wave so that it pops up a little bit more. So we're just gonna come all the way down with that. Then at the bottom, what you can do is just kind of tuck it under because it has that really nice curl going on, right? And you just continue that all the way around. So I'm gonna pull on Jada and we're gonna see what she's doing while I'm finishing up, okay?
I don't know, Kauilani, there's a lot of pressure going on over here. I'm just saying. So I am using, remember, this is the 2-in-1, okay? So the 2-in-1, you can use this 2 different ways as a Marcel iron, click, 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 curl. Then there's a little unlock button, and I can unlock this piece. Let me show you. You want to see a magic trick? Does anybody want to see a magic trick? All right, I unlock it, and ta-da! It's a wand. And this is my go-to. This is my go-to. This is my magic trick. So as you can see, I had took her pins down while Kauilani was going on, and I definitely prepped her hair with Mizani's press agent, which is really good for thermal styling, and their raincoat I absolutely love. I just added a small amount already previously to the hair. And for my sections, because this barrel is a little bigger, I can go with a little bigger section, okay? So as you can see, my section is not too big. And then I like to, whatever product I'm going to use, if I'm going to use I put some raincoat, and then I like to use my HRM, which is a humidity hairspray. I like to mist that, and then I'm going to comb through it. The reason why I'm combing through it is because I want to ensure that my product is in that hair, okay? I want it to be movable still. I don't want hard hair. So I still want it to be, to comb through it, and this is definitely movable. And then what I'm going to do is, let me make sure you guys can see good, is I take my curls and we're going the same direction, okay? We're going to go the same direction. I am going to, because she has textured hair, I am going to go, make sure she's on. Oop, yeah, she's on. My hand's burnt. She's on. Don't do that at home, guys. I'm going to go in my root and kind of smooth my root out just to ensure. And then I'm going to take this hair and I'm going to wrap it around, okay? And I'm kind of doing a little small twist. You don't have to do a small twist, but sometimes I kind of like to give that 3D feel. So I'm going to wrap it around tight. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? And I'm going to do that throughout the whole head. I'm going to slowly bring this out. And I'm going to lock in. And what I did is I'm going to take a hairpin. You can take some clips, whatever works well for you. It's up to you. I'm going to go in and I'm going to lock that curl in, okay? Let's do it again. I'm going to do the same exact thing through the entire head. I've already put on the whole entire head. I'm talking about it, but I haven't shown it. The press agent, this is a raincoat. It's definitely good for thermal. And then I use Mizani's HRM. I'm going to lightly spray it, not too much. Then I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to comb through it. Each section, I am doing that. The reason why I want to do it in each section is because I want to make sure that that product gets in there very, very well. I'm going to bring it down so you can see. We're going to go in at the root, on the base, and I am wrapping it around, okay? I'm wrapping this. I'm having tension with I'm pulling with the hair with tension. Because she has textured hair, I want to ensure that her hair is locked in good, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to slide it out, and I'm going to use my hairpin to lock that in. Now I did this through the entire head of head. The entire head of head, I did that. We're going to do this last one again. Put in that chat box. What are we doing? What did I do? I sprayed my hairspray. Why did I spray my hairspray? So give it hold. And then we want to comb through it. Why do we want to comb through it? Tell me why. I'm not going to give you that answer. Why am I combing through it? All right. Go in with this root. Go in. And this is on, because she has textured hair, but she has color treated hair, it's on a medium heat. It's not on anything high because I want to protect her curls. Even though we did use Mizani's press agent to protect her curls as well. I just want to be on the safe side and give her some insurance. We want to have hair insurance, right? We have insurance for everything else. We need insurance for the hair. So that's what I did this entire head. Then I let them cool. Of course, we let them cool, right? And then I just took them out. And see how bouncy they are? How bouncy and cool are these? And so then what we're going to do is you have different ways you can do this, okay? You can take your wide comb, which I love my wide tooth comb, and I can kind of lightly just comb them out. Make sure you can see good. We can lightly comb them out if you want, or you can use your fingers. I'm a finger girl. I love my combs, but I'm a finger girl too. So I'll take 2 fingers and I'll go in and I'll pull at the root. Now, whenever I'm pulling, I never go to the ends. I never pull it out at the ends. And the reason why is because I still want that curl to form, okay? And so what I would do is I would do this and you connect. You see the connect the wave pattern. If you can see, let me make sure you all can see that good. And we're going to go in. Yes, somebody said it's so bouncy. I love this. And for me, I'm not going to disturb it too much. And then you can kind of go in. Once you start seeing your wave, you can kind of go in and take your clips and follow your wave pattern, okay? And then you can take your comb. Where's my comb? Here it is. Even if you want like a smooth look, I'm not such I don't like polished hair, guys. I really don't. I'm not that girl. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a nice wave in with my clips. And then I'm going to finish it off with my spray, okay? And we're going to do that throughout the entire head. Now, remember, I don't like perfect hair, so if a curl is not perfect, it's fine. I'm down for it. But as you can see, I am creating a nice vintage wave look. Now, I forgot to tell you all, I have a secret I have a secret style that I'm going to throw in there at the end because I absolutely love this vintage look. So I'm going to finish styling this while you all see. You can see me style this, and then Kauilani can kind of finish up and show and tell what she's doing over there as well.
All right. Thank you, Jada. So basically everything that Jada just talked about, we did something very similar. So after brushing her out, we have like a nice soft wave right here through the front that we can then go in and spray so we can get a nice set to it and cool it off. Now, if you have a guest that has longer hair, you just like Jada's model or mannequin, what you can do is that curl that you get in the end, after you finish shaping your waves as far down as you want them to go, what you can do is have those curls come down together at the bottom and almost create like a faux bob, right? So you can take some, I like color, but you can take some pens, regular bob pens. It could be color pens if you're trying to, if you want them to be seen, but you can just kind of come up in the bottom of those curls and pin them up and create like a faux bob. How many of you have ever done this before? Go ahead and type it in the chat. And it also gives you like a point of interest at the back of the hair, right? So you have this awesome wave at the front, and then you can have just a little intricacy of the curl going on in the back. And it also helps to, you can reshape it, or if you wanted to pull out, just like Jada said, I like really done polished finger waves, you know, with a set with like a hard set like with gel or with like a mousse. But I also like a really nice soft wave set because it gives you just some points of interest. It keeps that texture in there, and it just makes it fun, right? So it makes that color pop. So if you have like a color going on like this, like Vanessa does, with all of these peaches and orange and copper and like that nice rich root, doing like a soft set, it actually helps give you some pop, right, throughout your finished look. All right, thank you so much. All right, everybody in there, cute and bouncy. Yes, I love that, John. Yes, it is cute and bouncy. So if she's going for Halloween, let's say, or if she's going to a cute little Hollywood glam flapper era party, This would be excellent for that kind of look. And all I'm doing is kind of going up in and then pushing that pin in and then going across with it. So I go up and over. The reason that I'm doing that is because I don't want the weight of the back of the pin to pull out. I want it to be able to stay and keep for my Miss Vanessa the whole night through.
Kailani, John was asking, it sounds like John lives in Uganda.
Okay.
John can't access the products that you're using, so John's asking, can I use oil while curling?
So I wouldn't necessarily use an oil while you're curling. If you want to prep the hair, if you are going to use an oil, it needs to be very light, because you don't want an oil like coconut oil or like avocado oil. Sometimes when you put that in the hair, what it does is it increases the heat index of the hair, meaning you can go higher with the temperature of your iron and possibly compromise the hair. So what you want to do is put like a heat protectant in the hair, something lightweight. So maybe a liquid leave-in conditioner or a light spray that's a heat protectant in the hair before you blow dry. So then you can go in and style the hair and then finish it out with a hairspray, or if you want to add a little bit of shine, like a little bit of a light oil, something that doesn't sit on the hair, but that can absorb into the hair if you're trying to get a little bit more shine to it. All right.
Oh, I'm back. Hey,
Yes,
you
are.
Hi. So, can you all see this look?
It looks fabulous, Jada.
I am creating some nice waves. Tell me how you feel in the chat about this. I am creating some nice waves with her hair, vintage kind of look. So what I went in, now with my curls, as you saw them earlier, if you want to just kind of leave them bouncy and let them be, you can definitely do that. That's a look in itself. And then what you can do is what I did, exactly what Kailani did, is I went in and I created my waves, formed them. I put my clips in, my Sandvia clips in to kind of hold and give that frame look. And let me turn her around. She still has the bounciness in the back. It's not too wavy, but it kind of gives you that look, that vintage kind of style. I finish her off to kind of seal in my look. We can spray some hairsprays in if you would like. You could diffuse her. Sandvia has a great diffuser that attaches with the blow dryers as well. And then you can kind of take out her clips and kind of see what she's doing, what she's giving. And she's giving a nice, look at that.
That's beautiful, Jada.
Love, 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 love the wave, the vintage look. It's a fun look, and this is going to be longevity for sure. These curls definitely can last long because they're locked in. Remember how we talked about how we locked it in? I pinned it, and I let them sit, cool. I let them sit and then cool, and then I pinned it. So even if I wanted to do something fun, I can kind of, hold on, this mannequin is doing shows. How it does. Let's turn her. She just wanted to, there we go. So see, even if I wanted to on this side, kind of go back and give that glam Hollywood look, we can definitely do that and maybe take a accessory. I'm an accessory queen. I always have some type of accessory going on here. We can take some accessories and we can definitely clip them in to kind of give her that finished look. She's ready.
Yeah, it's all about that tuck behind the ear on the opposite side of that front wave, right, Jada?
Look, can't you see? Look, I'm a tuck girl. I love a good tuck behind the ear.
And if you're doing it with a bobby pin, if you have like a gold hairpin or bobby pin, or actually a bobby pin, you want a grip, then you can flip it over, right? So you just have the straight part of that grip on the outside. So you can crisscross them. You can do like a design through that side that's laying flat as your embellishment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This looks good. So these are our vintage looks. our wave looks, one using the sleeker, one using the 2-in-1 Marcel iron.
Yes.
Depending on the temperature, depending on the longevity of the curl, the tightness of the curl is what will give you longevity. And I absolutely love this. I've been working on a TV show set kind of thing, and this was definitely our kind of go-to with the kind of beachy wave, kind of let them fall where they lived and go in with some vintage look. So I absolutely love this look. If you love this look, go ahead and put it in the chat box. Tell us how you feel. We use the I keep wanting to say Mizani. We use Mizani products and Villa tools, the sleeker, the 2-in-1, which is my fave. And so these are the 2 looks that I created. And then Kauilani has her 2 looks that she created. Yeah. And then I wanted to show you all, while we are finishing out, I wanted to show you all really quick another look that I created using a barrel, using a 2-in-1 as well. Yes, Kauilani, that looks so good, girl.
Fabulous.
I'm loving that color. I'm loving that color. All right.
Oh yeah, show them the bonus style. Jada.
All right, yeah. So I got about maybe 5 minutes, if that. I want to show you all a bonus style, and I want to see if I can recreate this look in 5 minutes. Y'all think I can do it? Do you think I can do it? So what I did was I just did my barrel curls, curling iron. So let me go ahead and show you that. Use this. Put this back on. Unlock. Let's see. Goes in just easy, and you lock it, and bam, it's there. And so what I did was I went in and I just did my traditional barrel curl, meaning I'm gonna do it backwards so you all can see. Let's see. Nope, I'm gonna come on this side so you all can see really quick. Kind of go in, give myself a curl on base, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. You can see that good. And then I take it out and I clipped it, right? Take it out and I clipped it. What is the clip doing? It's holding in that longevity, okay? So then I'm taking this out because I've already pre-done it, okay? So you all can see I'm on the wrong side. Let's see. Here we go. Really quick so we can finish you all out. Go in, and we are just going to go in and take that piece, and we are going to create this wave really, really quick. And remember guys, I'm not a perfect kind of girl. I don't want my wave too perfect. Sometimes it can be perfect, but this one I don't. I'm going to go in, spray a little spray, and I'm going to create my wave. So I always like to go in, start where I want my curve to be. So go in, actually, I'm going to go in this way, and see, this is where my curve is going to be. And so what I do is I go in, and as I'm building, take my clip. Uh-oh, you can't see that way. There we go. Take my clip it in, and say, boom. I want you to form right there. Go in at the base, and then I'm going to go in the opposite direction, and I'm going to go this way. So the first one I went back. This one I'm going to go forward. It's kind of hard to do this and show you all, but I really want to show you all. So I'm going forward. And sometimes if you have to lift it up, you can lift it up. But see, go in. Uh-oh, clip you in. Then bring her in. Let's get another comb. And this clip, this one I went back. This one I'm going to clip it in forward. You see it's going to help. And then I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to comb this one. Guess what? Forward, clip it. Let's see where my last clip is. Right here on my hand. All right. And clip it. All right. So it's going to be a nice wave. And then we're going to let that sit, right? Let that sit. And then we're going to come back here to the back of her head. I've combed it all to one side, to my left side. I've put hairpins in. And as you can see, I crisscrossed them, right? And I'm going to show you my cheat sheet. Y'all ready for my cheat? So this is what I have. I think I got these from Amazon, but they're little cushions. And so what it's going to do is it has a clip in it, right? And so what it's going to do is it's going to go in and it's going to give me some cushion so that I can form a nice little fun roll, okay? This is a quick hairstyle. Doesn't take long at all. clip it in. Then I'm going to take this hair, right? And I'm going to comb it over. Ooh. I'm going to comb her over. I'm going to use some hairpins. Sorry, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. I think I'm over my 5 minutes. Am I? Let's see. I'm over my 5 minutes. Not quite. And I'm just going in. I'm taking my pen and I'm clipping it in at the root, okay? And we're going to do the same exact thing all the way down the hair in that root to cover this piece. Okay? Fun, quick style. It's going to give her a vintage look. Effortless. I'm sorry?
I'm just admiring this beautiful work, Jada.
Oh, thank you. Are they having any questions? Because I can't see. I'm trying to hurry up.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. I think
and you see how this piece is like sticking out? It can stick out. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not that perfect girl. We're just gonna cover. Sorry, of course. You know, life happens, and that's what happens. Sorry if you hear my voice.
I love it. No, I love. If everybody saw, if you noticed, so when I was doing my my wave in the front, I alternated and did skip waves. And what Jada did was do barrel curls down in the same direction and then shaped her waves using the clips. So that was an awesome tip to do. So you can do it either way. It just depends on the effect that you want to get.
So even if you want to go in.
Moving it out. She's putting her embellishments on. We love those embellishments. So if you like adding accessories to hair, give us your favorite emoji in the chat. Just to give it that nice little pop. So we did some amazing different styles and different looks with the Villa 2-in-1 iron, Marcel iron and curl wand, and with our new sleeker iron, right? So if you've never tried any of those techniques with one or the other, I'm going to challenge you today to go back, grab a mannequin head, grab a model, family member, or whoever, and try your Villa tools out and try these techniques out and see which one your aesthetic goes for, right? Maybe you go for both. I love the look. Depending on what my end result, I want my end result to be, I love using both tools. So definitely. Oh my gosh, all these emojis coming through. Thank you, everybody. Ashley, thank you. Ashley said you are both awesome and work so well together. Thank you for all the tips and information. Thank you, Ashley. Getting all these emojis. You all are awesome. Thank you so much for being here with us today as Jada's finishing up. Yes, Jada. If you can zoom in on Jada so we can see this finished look, that would be awesome.
All right, so I have my vintage look, right? And it can be fun because you can put her bang around. Then even if we say, okay, this side we didn't set long enough, maybe we want to sleek it back a little bit more, we can definitely sleek it back or just leave one piece back there. It's just using your creativity as a hairstylist. And that's what I love about it. A lot of times, as long as you have the foundation, there's kind of no right or wrong way to do it. Just kind of use your creativity, making sure that you can create the style that you want. Foundation is definitely key. And guess what else is key? Y'all ready? Guess what else is key? Tools! Tools! So even if I wanted to bring this back, I can bring this back for some texture.
Love that.
My holes. And then we can get rid of this. She has a nice, hold on, let me get some texture spray. Take my comb. And I could play with this all day long, guys.
I think both of us could play in here all day long.
All day long. All day long.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Make her fun.
And if you have, I would say this, if another tip would be if you have guests that maybe don't have color in their hair and you're trying to maybe get them to try color out a little bit, it's always nice to do a nice face frame pop. So, you know, Blake is coming up with that this week with coloring the face frame. These styles, like these vintagey styles with the waves at the front to accentuate the front of the hair, color can absolutely make that pop even more.
And then what I would do is I would diffuse her and she can go. Nice, fun, effortless kind of look, detail. Ooh, it's a pop. We go in and sleek her down.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I think we did it, Kauilani.
I think we did it too. How are we doing, Andrew?
I would say you definitely did it. And I base that off of the incredible comments we're receiving all through the chats. Just tons and tons of praise for both all of the looks that you brought. I can't believe you guys just popped out 5 incredible looks in 45 minutes.
Yes.
That might be a world record. Sammy might be in the running. He's pretty fast, but I think 5 in 45 minutes might be a record. So great work today. Anything you want to leave them with? Any kind of final tips as far as like, just the creativity aspect with styling too?
I'll chime in first. So what I'll say is we taught you some techniques, right? Using both tools. Make it your own, right? It's never one note. It's never just one specific way. Put your own twist to it and have fun. Hair is fun to play with.
The one tip I will say is that don't be scared and just do it. I found that a lot of times, especially when we have our hairstylist friends following us and chiming in, we're scared to put out our work. We're scared to try new things because we feel like we'll be judged. And it's not no judgment zone over here in this whole hair industry. You know, just have fun, try new tools, try new things, and practice. The more you practice, the more you be comfortable with it. And the more when you're on set or you're at home, you can try fun things. That is something that definitely helped me out a whole lot. Like I said, I don't care if I love it, then it's cool. It's good. You don't have to like it. Somebody else doesn't have to like it. But if you love it, it's cool. And just experiment and try. So that is my tip for this wonderful Monday. I hope everyone has an amazing week. I hope you try one of these styles. I hope you go out, try the new tools, try the tools. They will change the game for you. Change. They help me make more money. Let's just put it that way.
If you have any questions, DM us on IG. We're happy to help. We're both educators and we love sharing knowledge. So just make sure that if you have any questions, so just like Brian asked a question earlier, if there's other products or even the scope of product that you could use and you have that type of question or a tool that you're trying to get a specific look, just DM us. We are happy to reply to your DMs.
Beautiful. Well, thank you both so very much. And we will see you again soon right here for some more education.